Welcome to Ride for Rights. Ride for Rights is a bike tour across America. I'm riding town to town in hopes that people will join me, come together on the four rights of freedom of speech, justice, education, and unity. If you'd like to come ride with me, check the schedule in the comments and see when I'm near your town. In addition, Ride for Rights promotes FIRE, Foundation for Individual Rights and Expression, the Southern Poverty Law Center, the American Immigration Council, and the American Library Association. They need your help, and please consider donating. Hey guys, we're in Plummer Park in Litchfield. We're heading up to Springfield today, so we're doing two rides today. It's not going to be combined into one. Take a break, settle down, get some stuff to Washington Park at 6 p.m. to do the Springfield ride. This will just be one video though. I took yesterday off, and the reason is that 2 days ago, I was walking to Walgreens and I had to jump over a drainage ditch to get there. But I jumped and I yanked my hamstring again, so that was not fun. So hopefully it will feel okay, so we'll see. It did not feel good yesterday. Went for a few cloudy, drizzly days. Now it's going to be hot again. So it's 8:30, it's already getting kind of hot. Other than that, we're following Route 50 most of the way there until we get to Chatham. And then there's a bike trail from Chatham into Springfield, which will take most of the way to Washington Park. 50 miles to Springfield, and let's knock out. This will be the last state capital we hit. See you there. Hey guys, we're in Springfield. We're at our hotel. This is the break. It's about 1 o'clock right now. I'm gonna get cleaned up, get some food, get some rest, and then around 5 take off again and go to Washington Park to do the Springfield rides. Like, yeah, I'm excited to see the Capitol. We're in the home of Abraham Lincoln. The ride was a good ride to be injured on because it was really easy today. Really flat, just kind of cruised along. Our mileage is only in the 30s for the next 3 days, so it'll be a nice way to like kind of get back into it. Just kind of cruising through frontage roads and farms, and took a bike trail at the end. It was nice and shady. We're almost there to our next Capitol, so making progress. All right, see you guys in a bit. Hey guys, we made it to Washington Park. We're gonna head to the Capitol in a bit. It just had a huge thunderstorm, so we'll see if anybody shows up. 2 miles, right in here wasn't too bad. There's a few down trees. Well, that's pretty cool. It's almost 6 o'clock, and then we're gonna hit our last Capitol the whole trip. This will be our 7th Capitol. 7 states, 7 capitals. We did it! Last Capitol the whole trip. 7 out of 7. So yeah, we're at the Springfield. Kind of cool. It's you can see like it has kind of like a Roman architecture. It definitely sticks out, by the way. It has like the kind of Parthenon with the Roman columns, and then over there you have kind of more European style windows. Looks kind of like more something you'd see out in England or France. So yeah, it's kind of like a weird Frankenstein thing. And then the tower is kind of its own unique thing. But then these towers look almost like from the Middle East. Yeah, it's a weird mashup of architecture in one building. I think this actually might be the most interesting one. I think California was kind of closest to U.S. Capitol. Carson City was very small. Utah, again, was similar to California, where they're kind of trying to copy D.C. Colorado, the same. Kansas had a pretty cool one. It just had like a really long top, but it was pretty unique too. Jefferson cities needed to be cleaned. This is probably the most interesting to look at. I don't know if it's the best, but there's definitely a lot of styles going on here. It's almost 6:30, so gotta get back. And yeah, tomorrow we're going to Lincoln. It's a pretty short ride. Again, with the hamstring, I'm kind of happy it's a short ride. We're gonna see a few cool things tomorrow. So we're going by Abraham Lincoln's house here in Springfield, and then there's like a Route 66 thing, which I hope to see. A little over 200 miles to Chicago, so we're doing that trek. See you guys tomorrow. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and check out my socials and the charity links in the comments below. Thanks for watching.